announcing.
Hello, this is Tom and Heather. This is Monday in the studio.
Monday in the studio. Please like, share, subscribe to our channel. And if you're new, we'd love for you to click on that notification bell so you can stay connected to us whenever we go live.
If you do the whole flute thing, I think I'm going to get some bongos. We're going to get our sidekicks, Spinner and Paddlefoot. And it'll be a whole Clutch Cargo thing happening. And then we'll just have like cutouts of ourselves with lips. And that's all you'll see is the red fuzzy lips.
I don't particularly like that idea. So
did you ever watch that show?
No. Mm-mm.
Wow.
I'm too young. I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't know that at all.
Okay, Pat has a Chardonnay. Pat, I still have.
My gosh, Tony is still the king. I don't know. I don't know why you get the little purple number one. I have no clue. Is he like the top fan?
I don't know what that means.
He must be the top fan.
I don't know what that means.
You know, Dave and Pat, I don't know. You're going to have to really work hard to get a king. Oh. Maybe it's just something that you're like.
Do you? Is that like that? You give a thumbs up or something? I have no idea. Fill us in.
There can't be two number ones. I mean, Pat and Tony, you're gonna have to duke it out. You have to duke it out.
Clutch Cargo rocks.
We always talk about what you buy in the studio. There was a time that Tom
used to bought something in the studio.
No, I did. I bought a few things. They've been big, like the floor.
You see the floor?
I brought
the beautiful floor.
I bought the floor. So if you might want to consider that I'm the foundation for the bands, the foundation from the studio.
What are you drinking tonight?
I know you're trying to sidetrack me. Okay, I'm having a very iced. As you can see, it's a little hot here in Illinois, but I'm having I always like to say Johnny Walker, my version, but it's not. It's a Thomas Kincaid.
It's a weak Arnold Palmer.
It's a weak Arnold Palmer. I never can remember the name of it though.
See, I have these special glasses. See, it says B&B, and that's my drink. If I'm just gonna sip something for a while, and I don't want like bourbon, which there's only so much bourbon you can drink.
It's really because you got to put up with me that you're drinking it all.
It was one of those days. One of those days.
Oh, you dropped a 2 when he clicked on the number 1. Oh my gosh. What's going on?
I have no idea what's happening.
Oh, I hate that when you have no idea. Technology is so crazy.
Anyway, B&B.
Cheers. We have things to celebrate this evening, but we're going to do other things.
It reminds me of my mom and dad.
Oh.
My mom and dad had we had a big barn in the backyard.
A big barn?
Yeah, a real barn.
Yeah.
And they had a sign they had like, kind of like in Old West kind of things, like a offshoot and then a big sign hanging down on chains.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And they had that sign, and my dad made a sign that said B&B. Because Barb and Bob.
Oh, that's cute.
It was back to back.
Yeah.
Are these back to back? See, these are B&B, and it's like B, but he spelt it, or he flipped one the other way.
Oh, so that's cool. Yeah. Or you
anyway.
Or there was, and maybe the women. Hey, Marty, the women may know that there's a soap opera called The Bold and the Beautiful. That was also B&B.
That's not at all.
I know what I mean, everyone has their.
I was more of a General Hospital guy with Luke and Laura.
You were. I like Days of Our
Lives.
Bo and what was his name? Bo and what was her name? Help me. Oh gosh,
the only Bo I know is Derek.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you, Marty. You're my favorite cousin. She is. She is my favorite cousin. She is the oldest woman cousin. I'm the youngest woman cousin of 26 of us. I just want to say, she's pretty terrific. She's pretty terrific. Okay, so hey, what'd you buy in the studio?
I bought yet another reverb plug-in.
Shut up.
I know.
Come on.
I already have like literally 40 reverbs. Mm-hmm. I only use 3. I bought 40. I used 3.
So does this tell you that you have an addiction at all?
Nah, the price was right. The price was right.
For your addiction.
Yeah.
Was it free?
is close to it.
Okay.
And then I bought, to save space in the studio, I bought another snake cable.
What is that?
A snake cable is got a lot of connections on one end.
Oh.
Goes to a whip on the other end where you can plug stuff in. In this case, it's for the drums.
So it allows you to organize
and
better. Keep everything in.
I had a snake cable.
Yeah.
It was 15 feet long for the drums. It just barely made it to the front of the drums.
Oh, goodness.
I wanted it a bit longer. And in 12 channels isn't enough for the drums anymore.
How many do you have now? It used to be 9. And then 11.
No. How many channels do I use to record the drums?
Yes.
Usually anywhere from 16 to 18 now.
Yikes.
Yeah. So I got this cable to make things a little bit more neat and organized.
But it sounds like you're going to have more tracks to actually record, like to actually move around. You're talking about 16. That's
I already do it. This is just to make it easy.
Okay. All right. So, okay. So it's the leaderboard. I had no clue that we had a leaderboard here. So Tony and Pat, you're going to have to duke it out. Oh, now you're number 3. Marty's 3. I'm serious. I can't figure this out. So we're going to move on. Okay. So before there was a lot of buying of instruments for Tom found out, I think we'd only been working together for like 3 years. He found out that I actually played the flute, and I think it changed something in him. Like, I'm just not a person who sings. Anyway,
it was quite a while.
Yeah. You're like, why did you hide this on me? I'm like, well, I didn't really think anything of it. So, but this here is a bamboo flute. And it's kind of fun.
Oh, did you buy that bamboo flute?
No, you did. But it's got a very cool kind of
It's in a harmonic minor.
Yeah.
Or melodic minor.
Yeah. It doesn't even have enough notes to make.
No, you could only play spooky Middle Eastern music.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
it.
But each of these are tuned to a specific note. And this one is a G, something like that.
I don't know what. It was made by a guy named Daz.
I know. We were like in communications with Daz. And then you have this, which is, I mean, you could probably use.
That was pretty expensive, and it's pretty fancy.
It is.
The problem is it's the lowest
it's super hard
flute
to play.
You can play.
It's super hard to play.
Try to do a low note.
It feels sometimes like, it's me and plumbing here. So it's actually kind of
Spinner
pretty.
And Paddlefoot. They're showing up soon.
So the big joke is that I should play flutes and just stand on one foot like Jethro Tull. But
yep, like Ian Anderson from Jethro Tull.
Yep. So, but I thought I would share those with you tonight. I mean, there's this other. I'm sure all of you have played one of these before. But this is always, and I think I drove my parents absolutely wild. It was either harmonicas or the friendly recorder. Hello, how are you? And how is your recorder?
Are you going to play us something?
Yeah. What do you want me to play?
I think you blew out everybody's eardrums right there.
Yeah, so that's fun too. Bum, ba, dum, ba, bum. I know you guys all enjoyed that. But I think the next thing that we're going to try to do is to do some kind of instrument kind of thing. Maybe we
don't know.
The new mandocello and maybe a flute or something like that. We're thinking about
the mandocello's been rebuilt. I got it back, and
that's something you spent. Yeah, I
did spend a bunch of money on that.
Yes. Okay, so
you're kind of forgetting about the biggest thing that happened this last week, but
we're going to find out about that as we move along.
We need to go into what happened in musical history.
Today in music history. Okay. Are you familiar with Woody Guthrie?
Yes.
It's his birthday today.
Well,
I know
he's gone.
Okay. Andy Newmark. Do you know who that is?
Andy Newmark?
Yeah. Does it ring any bells?
No.
Okay. And I love this because he was a session drummer This came up in the list, the session drummer for David Bowie. You know, here's the thing, is that a lot of times you can be in the band and it's like a big thing, but sometimes you make an impact on something by doing something like being a session drummer. And I kind of like that.
Well, if you think about all the late 60s music, the Wrecking Crew played on every one of those.
They came in like Muscle Shoals. You have a certain band.
You had the people from Muscle. I don't remember what they were called in Muscle Shoals.
Does anybody remember? Yeah.
I don't. Every one of those.
It was like the house band.
Yeah.
But, you know,
where the studio has their house band.
Yeah.
In LA, it was the session musicians were the Wrecking Crew. It was like Tommy Tedesco on guitar. Mm-hmm. Glenn Campbell played guitar.
Absolutely.
Carol Kay was the bass player. She played like The Beat Goes On. Mm-hmm. She played on so much stuff. And the funny thing is like I listened to some interviews, especially with her, about how they were playing on all these hip, new, cool, groovy late 60s, you know, mid-late 60s stuff, all this Flower Power, drug addict kind of things. And
psychedelic.
She's like a housewife, kind of. She's a phenomenal bass player.
Nothing wrong with being a housewife, but it wasn't in that druggy kind of psychedelic.
But all these people were clean and they were professional.
Absolutely.
And people came in, you know, Hal Roach, the drummer, people came in because they could play it. Mm-hmm. Like Brian Wilson ended up using the Wrecking Crew for like Good Vibrations and, you know, all Pet Sounds. The guys from the Beach Boys didn't really do much of anything besides lend their voices after the stuff was done.
Yeah.
But the people in the Wrecking Crew did all that.
I think that's really special. I thought that was kind of cool.
That was a sideline there.
Yeah. Okay. Do you know who the co-founder of Tenacious D was?
Is.
Yeah.
Well, Jack Black.
This is Kyle. Kyle Gass.
He got in a lot of trouble for saying something recently, about a year ago, and Jack and him didn't do anything. I can't remember what it was, but he said something and it got them into a whole lot of trouble.
Well, that person who got them into a whole lot of trouble, today he was born on this date.
And if you haven't seen it yet, look up Tenacious D, Wicked Game. Watch the video. You will never be the same. I can guarantee you'll never be the same.
Okay. And Tony's saying, do you have a pianica?
Pianica.
Is that like the little piano thing?
Or are you thinking of the melodica, which was like you know, the straw that goes up to your mouth and you play like it's kind of like a keyed harmonica.
Yep. No, and I'm not getting one. Okay, Dan Reynolds, the front man for. Oh, come on, you know. Imagine Dragons. Dan Reynolds, front man for Imagine Dragons. He has a birthday today. So those are kind of my pick of birthdays. But then albums. I'm gonna give you the name and you have to give me who actually was.
Who's the artist?
Yeah. Okay, ready?
You get these obscure things. I don't know where you're getting this information from.
Okay, ready? Hello, Nasty.
I don't know.
Beastie Boys.
Okay. Well, see that you're going into genres that I have no interest in.
How about songs about buildings and food?
Talking Heads.
Yes. See, I knew you'd get it. I knew it. So that wasn't too hard. So, okay.
The Talking Heads were very interesting early on because they were so weird and quirky. Okay. I remember getting that album, Talking Heads 77, which was their first album. I got it for free at school. I was in the jazz band at school, and somebody from Warner Brothers came in. I think they were on Warner Brothers Sire, and they came in with a stack of albums. And so I got Talking Heads 77 for free.
Up. Do you still have it?
No, I don't think I do.
All right. So on the singles side of it, this one started their fourth week on #1 on Billboard Hot 100. So everybody, who sang Roses Are Red? My Love, 1962. Roses Are Red. Come on. Marty, you got this. Marty, you got this.
Is this like
Roses
a Sam
are
Cooke
red.
thing or something like that? Or
how about It's All Over Now?
Oh, Stones.
Yes. And Bad Girls, fifth week, number 1 on the run, 1979. Bad Girls.
Donna Summer.
Yes. See? Gosh, you got to be on the $100,000 pyramid. You would just knock that out.
I think that came from sorting records in a warehouse for 7 years.
I know. That's why I think you should know most of these. How about Beauty and the Beat?
Oh.
Go-Go's.
Go-Go's.
All right.
Tony would have got that.
David Nairn. Man, give that man a beer.
He probably looked it up.
Bobby Vinton, Roses Are Red, my love. He probably didn't. He's a very romantic guy. Okay. All right. So we had some recent upcoming releases.
There's another birthday today. Well,
whose other birthday is it?
Well, Sammy B's birthday is today.
And it's Pat Colligan's birthday.
Is it Pat's birthday today?
Yeah. Should we sing happy birthday?
Oh.
We'll have to get it.
Happy birthday to you.
You and you.
Happy birthday to you.
And you.
Happy birthday, dear Patrick.
Patrick and
Sammy. Happy birthday to you.
Nice job. On the fly. Man,
I'm going to be a
awesome.
crooner.
I do too. All right. So there was a lot of releases like this week. I'm going to name a couple of them. It's a bonus studio release for Keisha this week. But there was another one that we might want to give an honorable mention to, and that is your album release debut of another project that Tom has been doing. It's called Undoubting Thomas. And I would like to, everybody raise your glass to Tom's album debut release of Undoubting Thomas. And I think we're going to do a video. You're going to show a video?
Why don't we show a video?
We're going to show a little video of it. But this is a big week for this fellow right here. So
very big.
Yeah.
But we'll show a video and we'll come back real quick, okay? Here we go.
I hold the keys that don't open any locks. I have beautiful things hidden in a box. Is it any wonder? All is mine, but then again, all is lost. I can do as I please and never count the cost. Is it any wonder I'm all alone? Is it any wonder the king has lost his throne? Has anyone seen? Could anywhere be? Can anyone find the world that was mine? The world that was mine. Oh. I have everything and nothing just the same. I have flowers in a garden with no chance of rain. Is it any wonder that things won't grow? Is it any wonder I think, but still unexpected fall. There's no mystery at all. And I wonder, still I wonder, any wonder. And I wonder, still I wonder, any wonder. Has anyone seen? Could anywhere be? Can anyone find the world that was mine? Has anyone seen? Could anywhere be? Can anyone find the world that was mine? The world that was mine. The world that was mine. The world that was mine.
Well, there you have it. A nice uplifting song.
You know what though? Not everything has to be poppy roses, you know? There's sometimes you gotta like really dive into kind of how you're feeling. And I think this is
A few people that really love the stuff that we do with
Yeah.
Shadow Fields have told me that was scary and creepy. So
well, we should write an
sometimes
Shadow
life
Fields.
is scary and creepy, though, isn't it?
Sometimes,
Yeah.
absolutely. I think
So-
sometimes recently it's gotten even more scary and creepy.
That that album came out on Friday. Had a party here at my house.
We did. We had some pizza.
Yeah,
I should
we
not
had
have had any
so
pizza.
much food. I still have so much food,
Really?
but we actually
I
got
could-
through all the pizza.
I'll take
Amazing.
some. I'll take some cookies home.
I think they're gone.
How is that possible?
I'm not saying.
Okay,
Uh,
Marty, you having a Diet Pepsi? That's awesome.
Um,
And hold on a second. And Dave and Shirley, the fact that you're having ice cream without me, yeah, not liking that very much. Say hi to George. Yes, Marty said the song is very emotional, which is very true.
The entire album is extremely personal and very emotional, and it's not a happy album. It's
Well, I think some of it is like there is
there has
definitely
glimmers of hope through it,
absolutely,
but it is.
It's kind of a, you're
It's
you're
an
going
it's very
through,
introspective.
introspection, struggling to see kind of maybe God's will for your life, just a lot of that really kind of searching. I say searching.
On Friday, the people like you and Pat and Gary that were part of the recording process, I gave them all a T-shirt.
You did. You didn't even make us pay for it.
No. I should have.
Okay, here's a shirt. Isn't that cool? I love the eye. That's like my favorite thing ever. I love it. If you'd like a T-shirt, then contact Tom and he'll give you all the specifics.
Yeah, I only have a few left.
Right.
I didn't buy them to sell them. I bought them as a gift to anybody who was part of it. I had to buy extras because they
weren't going to
were not going to run. That's 5 colors, a 5-color real silk screen. It's not a decal or anything like that.
Right. It's awesome.
It costs a fortune.
Yeah. So get in contact with Tom if you're interested.
Yeah, if you're interested, just drop me a line.
That'd be cool. So we have 3 minutes. And what I'd like to do is to invite all of you who are in this area and some that would like to just come see us on August 16th, which is the day after my birthday. We are at Pollyanna in Roselle.
See that they put in a stage at Pollyanna.
They did just for us. Oh my gosh.
That is very cool.
Shadowfields is coming. We better get a good stage.
And that's where the parking lot was.
It is, yeah.
So now we can back up right to the stage.
Just like a guy thinking about where you're going to back up the car.
Oh, absolutely, because I'm going to have to carry it.
Even the swing dancer Hug Humphrey.
See, that's my son.
I guess Aiden
anyway,
might be here.
And the other thing I have to share with all of you is that we have, and I'll be posting about it, I just opened up a brand new box of T-shirts. So you guys need to let me know. It's just a fresh batch of the ones for Wonderful World. So if you're interested in T-shirt, let me know because we got those ready as well.
Because we are in the clothing business now.
That
it makes more money than music. So
we always have talked about that.
You better answer that,
please. Hi.
So thank you so much for being with us tonight. And
hello. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Okay.
You know what's really fun about that is he was telling me that he put the T-shirts outside. They're outside.
Okay.
Yeah. So right after this, I'll go out and I'll get them.
Yes, and we'll have the T-shirts then.
Yes.
So order yours right now.
And keep in mind, we got Pollyanna. We're in the concert series. We'll be there
on the 16th of August.
Yep, at 7 p.m.
And we're in Lakeview Fest. It's a
Lakeview Fest, downtown Chicago.
With Richard Milne. We have been working on that for 10 years.
I know.
So that's going to be an exciting show.
And that is on September 13th. So come into Chicago, hang out downtown, get a really kind of cool hotel, and then come see us. Right? Cool.
That's what I'm going to do.
All right. So it's 8:30. You guys are awesome. Mwah. Love
Thanks
you
for being
all.
with us.
Thanks for being on our musical journey with us. And we are Tom and Heather of Shadowfields. Please like, share,
and subscribe.
And click on that notification bell to stay connected to us whenever we go live. Which
is pretty much every Monday.
Monday. So talk to you all later. Have a great rest of your night.
Happy birthday.